Hey there YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Mikey speaking. Today I got a video for you for Washington State, and this one's gonna go over some programs within that state that can help you buy a house with virtually no money out of pocket if you play your cards right. The initial request was for Clarks County in Washington, but I found some other programs in other counties, other areas. So I'm going to go over everything I found and I will identify which ones in particular in the beginning are for Clarks County. So please keep that in mind. Without further ado, let's bring you over to the computer. And sorry if the video and audio are messed up today. It's my recording with a new set and I'm kind of trying to see how it goes. Yeah. All right, we're going to start off with the program that actually covers Clark County. Quick disclaimer before we get there, it's going to be, these programs are for low to mid-income families, so please keep that in mind, but don't let that deter you from actually applying because some of these programs may still apply to you. You won't know unless you try. That's my opinion. So these programs also are not available everywhere. They're in certain counties and certain areas for certain families. Again, you don't know until you try. Now bringing you to the first program, which this one does cover the Clark County, is going to be the American Home Grant. Both of these two in blue, in the light blue, the American Home Grant and the Down Payment Grant are by Bank of America. I didn't put that on here, but Bank of America does both of them. And it's their grant, they're giving you free money. The American Home Grant gives you $7,500 towards your closing costs. You do not have to be a first-time home buyer, no educational classes required, and you have to use it on closing costs. Again, I think I've said that twice. Sorry if I did. And these are the specific counties that actually apply for this program. Now, again, Clark County's on there, but the down payment grant is not if you look at these specific counties. So you can use one, not the other. But if you're lucky enough to be in both of these counties, like let's see if any of them are, Benton. That one is for both counties. You can use the American Homes Grant Program and the Down Payment Grant Program. Now, the down payment grant program actually gives you $10,000 or 3%, whichever is less, of the purchasing price as a grant, free money for you to use. A home buying class is required, and that money you did receive or will receive will be taxed. So keep that in mind. You don't have to be a first-time home buyer. And all the links to all the websites I'm talking about will be down below. Now, the rest of these programs, a lot of them start to get very similar. Like the last, I want to say 5 programs are kind of exactly the same, so I'm going to speed through them. Again, all the links are going to be down below, but that way you have the most up-to-date information-ish on what programs are available. All right, so the Veterans Down Payment Assistance Program, this one gives you $10,000. This one is a loan at 3% and deferred payments. Whenever I say deferred payments, that means you pay the loan back when you sell the property, refinance, rent it, or move out. Now, I feel like that is pretty high, 3% interest for $10,000, which can be used for your down payment or closing costs. I still feel like being a veteran, they should get a like 1% at most. I don't agree with that percentage. Anyways, you do have income limits, just like most of these programs, 91 to 115,000. Need to add a 0 there. I had to move away for a moment because I noticed the link wasn't included. I want you to visually have the link there, but again, it'll be in the description below. But the Home Choice DPAL, the Down Payment Assistance Loan is what that stands for, is going to be a $15,000 loan that you do have to pay back, same conditions. It's going to be a deferred payment, so if you leave, rent, sell, or refinance at 1% interest, which again, if they can do this one, why 1% interest? Why is this one 3% interest? That one obviously is a sore spot for me. Back to the Home Choice. Income limits are going to be exactly the same, but the home buying program is required for this one. Now, I didn't put the areas for this one. This one just said Washington. So again, you're going to have to basically refer to this program and see if it qualifies in your area. You can click this link and reach out to the provided lenders and they'll be able to give you a better answer. All right. Seattle has its own program. This one's up to $55,000, which I'm like, finally, instead of being like 5, 10, 15. Washington's pretty expensive in my opinion, depending what area you're looking at. But this one gives you up to $55,000. It is going to be another deferred one, and it's going to be at 3% interest rate. So keep in mind that you pay back that whole amount, again, sell, blah, blah, blah. But till then, none of that's due. The income limits are right here in between 64 and 115,000. You do have to be a first-time home buyer. Home buying program is required, and there goes the link. Like I said, a lot of these are going to be just exactly the same, so I'm speeding right through it. Next one is for East King County. This one's also a loan, $30,000, 4% interest. I don't know why they increased that amount from one program to the next. Deferred payments, income limit between 63 and 115,000. You must be a first-time home buyer, and home buying program is required. And you see where I said it's getting repetitive. Sorry for that message. Actually, let me mute my phone. All right, next program. Bellingham down payment assistance loan is going to be $40,000, 3% interest rate, deferred payments, income limits between $47,000 and $90,000. First-time home buyer, home buying program is required. Tacoma DPAL, $20,000, 2% interest rate, deferred payments, income between $50,000 and $95,000. Must be a first-time home buyer, and home buying program is required. I want to say I'm on the last two. Pierce County, $55,000, 3%. So out of all the loans, I want to say that one's the best one because I want to say the other 55 was actually at like 4%. No, it was the 30 that was at 4. So this one's going to be very similar to the Seattle program. So $55,000, 3% interest, deferred payments, income between $50,000 and $95,000. And they also have home buying limits, so keep that in mind. The difference is going to be if you're buying a property that's already been lived in, then it's going to be a less amount. So like as an example, I don't have the exact numbers, but as an example, let's say you're buying a house that was built in 2007. The limit for that house that you can purchase is like 137. But if it's a new construction, it's 290. Why they came up with these limits, I don't know. But I saw this for like every one of these programs other than the Bank of America, which just didn't give you the information. Okay, must be a first-time home buyer. Home buying program is required. And the last one is the Home Choice Down Payment Assistance Loan. Couldn't even say it this time. $15,000, 1% interest. Now this is for people who are with or living with a disability. And this one said all over Washington. So I want to say because of the disability, it qualifies for almost any county, any state, but that's, or not any state, sorry, any county, any city within Washington, but that's me assuming off of reading off of their website. If you need more details on one of these programs, whatever program it is, just leave the program below and I will do my due diligence and get you the information you might need for that program to see if you qualify. But provide me with some information if you don't mind, or if you don't feel comfortable leaving in the comments, I can send you my email and you can send me what information that might be required for me to figure out some stuff, like basic stuff, like say your income's between 60 and 70, you're looking in this county with this program. Anyways, that's going way too deep for this moment. Leave a comment. I'll be happy to do any more research, or leave a comment if, even though this may not have been your state, your county, if you have a different state, different county that you want me to do some due diligence on, leave it in the comments below and I'll knock that one out next. And if you know anyone in any of these counties that were posted there, forward this to them. It'd be great information for them to start their home buying process. Some of them required you to be a first-time home buyer, some of them did not. So in theory, anyone can use it, but for all these programs, you have to have the intent to move in. So please keep that in mind. Anyways, if you like this video, click like, subscribe to the next one. Have a good day. Bye.